Not get paid.
And not really get paid.
Do you guys get a drink like at the bar for free?
We got specials on pitchers, of which I did not partake.
Oh, well.
I had to work.
Yeah, draft beer will kick you in the ass.
Yeah.
That's no shit. Well, speaking of bands, there's this new band called Cock and Balls. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. They're from Bulgaria.
Oh. What kind of music do they play, Bill?
Well, they have this up on YouTube. They have the cover of "I Shot the Sheriff." Yeah.
Okay.
It's a new project created that is called Cock and Balls. Cock is spelled with a K.
What, so they get away with it?
Yeah, right. With this, they recorded this performance live in a studio, naked studio sessions, and they are naked. They're naked. They're standing there just like the Red Hot Chili Peppers, just
sans sock.
I don't even think they're wearing socks.
No, without a sock.
Without a sock. Just singing "I Shot the Sheriff." Bulgaria. I'm sorry.
Shot him in the eye.
I gave him a pearl necklace. I don't know.
But did not shoot the deputy.
He did not shoot. They did not shoot. No, they did shoot the sheriff.
They did not
shoot the deputy. Anyway, yeah,
not my type.
Cock and Balls with a K. Look them up on YouTube. Interesting stuff.
Did they pay for that plug?
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cock and Balls.
Beautiful Cock and Balls. On
the Teabag tour.
The other thing that I wanted to get to when I got home from your show, I don't know if you've seen this, and if you still don't have cable, but the History Channel has got this. It's called The Bible.
Okay.
And they like literally walk you through it's like a series that's like 800 episodes long, and I just started watching it. It's a bit well produced. I mean, well acted, I suppose. But I started watching it. And maybe you could weigh in on this, but how the fuck did the Romans get away with all that mass murder, and like Nazi Germany is such a horrible...
Did they get away with it? Rome did fall.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, they did some pretty horrific shit.
Everybody did horrific shit.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah.
That was just the way it was?
Every quote-unquote civilization has some horrible, horrible shit.
Yeah, okay, so like because the Roman Empire was the most dominant, like they just, what, is it like an ego thing? Like they get too big like Germany did and they just kept taking shit and killing people? It
wasn't a matter of being too big. It's just, figured they were owed something,
Okay.
But, I don't know. I'm not a history major.
Well,
and really neither is the History Channel.
Right. I mean, this is acted like the Duke. If you remember him being on the show, they found a guy that looks exactly like him for Jesus. It was uncanny to me.
The Duke is awfully white.
He is. He's got long brown hair. You can see him in the Simpson mock-up. I don't know. I was just watching this thing and this documentary on it, and at the bottom of the page, they had like little tweets that you could tweet into the show, and then they'd run some of them at the bottom, and people were like getting really upset about this.
Well, yeah, because it's religious. It wouldn't have made any difference how they did it. It wouldn't have been good enough.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. But, I mean, they were pretty accurate, I mean, as far as I could tell.
Well, to the book, but not to history.
Yeah, to the book.
Maybe.
To the book, they were
Maybe.
accurate.
Maybe. I don't know. Again, I haven't read the book.
I had to when I was a kid. Catholic grade schools and Catholic high schools. Me and Joe had that crap just shoved down our throat, no pun intended. But we got to know it pretty well. So I got bored playing that, so I bought a video game. And I think you might like this one. Do you have a PlayStation?
Yeah.
You got to look up this game, Order 1886.
Order
1886. It's this great game. It has to do with lichens. There's like morphing like people, like insane people, like into werewolves and shit. It's like the most. It's brought to you by the same company. Can't fucking think of it, but that does God of War. Have you ever played that game?
Oh yeah.
See, I had never played that game.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about the game, because it's just the biggest game ever?
Sony put it out. It's probably between that Crash Bandicoot. It's like their exclusive game for the Sony PlayStation. Hack and slash. I mean, you can just mash buttons and you can get through it. But basically, your character is Kratos, the the God of War 2B. Like, he's basically fighting his way through all the Greek gods.
So, I mean, you face like Zeus?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You go through all the Greek gods and basically kill them all off.
What is that? What is that like?
Oh, well, yeah, it's fun.
Well, yeah, I mean, but like Zeus, what are you on a boat? I mean, because he...
Well, you're going... Nah, it's
Poseidon, yeah. Or maybe that was the name of the ship.
Well, I know that you go through all these Greek gods and all these Greek stories, and like Icarus is in it, and like all of them, like not just the gods but also the stories. So they're all represented in the same way, shape, or form. You'll run into Hercules, and you'll take him out.
No shit.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like an interesting game that nobody. I mean, it's like huge. I mean, it broke a whole bunch of records. So this is the Order 1886. It's like the new game coming up behind God of War.
Okay.
I don't know. Is that franchise done, or are they still?
I think sporadically they come out with some sort of remix,
like
the games,
kind of like a side mission, like
Assassin's Creed. But now it'd be like kind of like a prequel or something like that. We're like, well, we've played that trilogy out,
right?
Let's go back and give you some backstory,
show you where he was born, what his father had to do to protect him. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, that's coming down the pike. But yeah, Order 1886. It's just it's completely engaging. It's just like it's one of those games. Like I am a Call of Duty guy, and that's like it. Mm-hmm. Like I can't really play any other video game. But
well, are you still a Fight Night guy?
Well, I was. Fight Night was by far my favorite game. But after Fight Night Champion,
they dissolved the franchise, right?
Yeah, they decided to go the UFC direction, which I played. I bought that game, and it was garbage. I had hoped that they would have kept some of the
the same control engine,
the same control, which they did not. So they stopped making Fight Night. So they took down the server. I mean,
oh, they did?
Yeah, you can't even play it.
You can't play it online anymore.
You can't play it. You can't fight somebody from across the world.
Oh,
so I mean, you can still do the campaign, but I mean, it's just like, ugh, I don't know.
So what you're saying is that after the fight on the second, you want to play some Fight Night because you just want to have some fun.
That was the thing, man. Like that's what I did. Like any Fight Night that we've ever had, dudes that like playing the game would come over early, and we'd just have fights all afternoon, and it was part of the. So yeah, May 2nd is gonna. It's gonna be a little bit rough, but thank God Pacquiao and Mayweather. Are you coming, by the way?
Yeah,
you're gonna come.
Yes,
fantastic. Because I mean,
are you getting the Klitschko fight too?
Is that the same day?
No, isn't that later this month? Isn't that like the 25th or something?
I knew it was coming up. I thought it was after Mayweather. I don't know.
The only reason I know that is because today there was a news article about Vladimir saying something about Ukraine.
Oh, okay.
And then there's something about he was defending his title later this month.
Okay.
Against an American.
Maybe
his name escapes me.
Okay. Yeah, maybe it's Eddie Chambers. Maybe he got another shot. I don't know, because like the last two defense titles that Vladimir made, obviously, I mean, yeah, I watched them at what it'd be like 3:00 in the afternoon our time, but he just destroyed everybody. Like Klitschko fights are not really that fun to watch per se, like unless the dude like comes in too hard and Klitschko can put him on the ground. But other than that, Klitschko's just so much. What do you think about the? Yeah, Klitschko, I don't know. Ever since David Haye left the heavyweight discussion, like I don't really watch heavyweight fights. But what do you think about the Manny Floyd? You got any? I'm gonna have a board. You can place $2 bets.
Okay.
But if I were to ask you to place your bet, where would it be?
Note the gambling rules of your state.
Oh. So yeah, they don't know where I live.
I really don't have a dog in this fight, but
okay.
I want to see Mayweather lose. There's part of me that's like, come on, shut him up.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't want to see perfection.
His perfection is that I'm going to pick this fight now because I know I can win it, as opposed to maybe 5 years ago when there would have been a question.
Yeah.
Like, this is what Mayweather does. He picks fights he knows he can win.
Yeah, after the opponent is
right
on the decline.
Right.
Yeah, he did that with Ricky Hatton, Oscar De La Hoya.
And then maybe he'll just kind of like hang back and like he'll just pick his shots, and it won't be a very good fight. It'll go the length, but he's just going to avoid, because that's what he does. I mean, he doesn't.
Yeah, he's defensive.
Yeah.
I mean, But I mean, you don't. But Manny's gonna have to get tired because Manny will just keep coming at you. That's why they call him Pac-Man, because he just keeps coming. I would think that if Floyd plays a good enough defensive game, like Manny's gonna be tired by like the 8th fucking round. At which point, that's where Floyd kind of starts getting in his punches that wins them points and probably wins by decision. But I have a feeling that all 3 judges are already giving Manny Pacquiao like 5 points from the jump. Like, you get 5 free points, kid. Don't fuck it up.
Yeah, you're making $30 million less, so here's an extra 5 points.
Right, and just the way that Floyd went about it was kind of weak because we've all been asking for this fight for 5-6 years, and Manny's always been like, "Okay, let's do it. I want to fight Floyd. I want to fight him all day. I'd love to." So yeah, so you're definitely coming?
Yeah,
sweet. We're gonna have an awesome May 2nd.
Have they announced the package yet?
Oh yeah, it's $89 for standard, $99 for HD.
Are you gonna go HD?
Yeah.
I want to see the sweat speed, man.
I've got to get it for $10. I mean, if I'm going to spend $89, I got to go $99 for the HD.
There's part of me that wants it to go out, like to be watching it and have go
like Vegas, like gets Ocean's 11 on the.
No, or just, somebody trips over a wire. And
or some Silco guys out back in my house fucking with somebody else's shit. And
no, more national than that, Bill.
Okay. Not just my house.
Not just your house.
Okay.
No, because then that would be like, it's all about me. Why me?
I do have a feeling like that this fight is not going to happen. Like, one of them is going to get cut in sparring or tweak a ankle or whatever.
Stretch a hammy.
Yeah, I mean, just to draw it on longer because I haven't heard yet if
I'll get in there for $90 million.
The what?
I'll get in there for $90 million, or however much they're getting paid. It's
I mean,
astronomical money that's going on right now.
I cannot believe that it makes that much money. Boxing is not that popular. Like, do you like UFC fighters? They get in a ring, and that's fucking that's popular.
They're fighting,
and it hurts,
right?
And
well, not that boxing isn't, but I mean,
right?
It's more of the science because it's more of the long, more of the long thing,
right?
Like, a guy actually, pops up his knee and knocks somebody out because he just happened to be in the right spot.
Oh. But yeah, I mean, their purses are like $1 million.
For top guys.
And that's for the big dogs, and then it like trickles down through all the undercards. Floyd's guaranteed 60, Manny's guaranteed 30, and that's not even touching the pay-per-view money. That's just the gate and
the contract,
the advertising, in the contract with them. So I have no idea how that's going to work, but yeah, it's going to be a good fight. I hope it's not like just drug out. And
are there undercards that are worth a damn?
I haven't heard of any of the boxers that are on the undercards, but the Bob Arum and Top Rank and Mayweather Productions, like they said that the undercard is going to be the best undercard that we've ever seen. So they're like looking at Amir Khan and who's that other cat that Canelo Alvarez. They really wanted to get Canelo and Cotto on the undercard, but they're kind of big, so they were like, no, we're not fighting on your undercard, bitch. For like $5,000, fuck you. We'll do our own thing and make 10 times as much. But so yeah, I don't think that's been announced. The official or the score judges haven't, and I don't think the official has. But should be interesting. Tell you what else is interesting.
What else is interesting?
RebelComicsAlliance.com. You would love their podcast. I'm serious. Like, all they do is talk about Star Wars comic books from the beginning. Like right now, they a couple episodes ago, they were talking about the new Batman and Superman.
Right.
They went and got that kid from The Social Network to play Lex.
Right.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's an odd choice, but they did such a great job defending it. Like, they were like, because this guy, like he always looks like he doesn't fit, but he always pulls it off.
People thought the same thing about Heath Ledger, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. But
this is the guy from what?
Brokeback Mountain.
Playing I was gonna go. Joker. Yeah, I was gonna go. 40 ways I. What is it?
10 things I hate about you.
Yeah.
He was kind of a douchey kid.
Knight's Tale.
A Knight's Tale.
I kind of
oh
like.
my god.
I kind of like Knight's Tale.
No, you do.
Yeah, I
Oh
kind of
my
like Knight's
God.
Tale a little bit.